We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's the Seahawks holding on to the football as we jump into the action in quarter number one. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. Operating from the gun, Collins. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Well, we saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba, 49 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Collins now throwing to start the drive. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Collins operating from the gun. And this is incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Again, it's Walker. Fights him off. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot. But it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3. Off play action. Collins. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35.
First down, Seahawks.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Out of the gun again to Charbonnet. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Second and 9 now. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ready? 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try for the first with Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And they let the fullback try and take him home. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Off off the play fake. Collins to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. Looks like some. So the victory here for Seattle. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said